Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news consumer hesitations are showing up in the world's largest economies. But first, our week ahead will be dominated by Wednesday's RBNZ OCR rate review, one that is widely expected by both analysts and financial markets to deliver a 25 basis point cut. That'll flow through to floating mortgages and savings rates, but it's far less clear it'll affect fixed home loan rates, given we've had a full range of those cuts last week. And Chinese retail sales rose 3.7% in July from a year ago, slowing from a 4.8% expansion in June. Markets were expecting a 4.6% gain in July, so this is a disappointment. This latest result is the weakest growth since December 2024. And China's new home prices in the 70 major reference cities dropped by 2.8% in July from a year ago, easing from a 3.2% decline in the previous month. It was their 25th consecutive month of contraction and the softest pace since March 2024. Overall, it's a picture of a slightly slowing Chinese economy across all sectors, and that will tell Beijing that its stimulus efforts so far are insufficient to keep up with the forces that are dragging it slower. But Beijing is calling the economy steady. And Malaysia's economy expanded by 4.4% year on year in the June quarter, matching the pace in the first quarter and slightly below the initial estimate of 4.5%. In the US economy, retail sales rose 0.5% in July from June, as expected, and following an upwardly revised 0.9% rise in June. This was largely due to car buying. However, without cars, this would look quite negative. Not positive is an American consumer sentiment, and they don't like what they see ahead. The University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment August survey fell sharply from July and well below what was expected. It was the first fall in 4 months, mainly due to growing inflation concerns and sharply worse buying conditions for durable goods. Those surveyed anticipated worsening inflation and unemployment ahead. Overall, this survey is more than 13% worse than year-ago levels. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.33%, up 1 basis point from Saturday, up 4 basis points for the week. And the price of gold will start today at $3,334 an ounce, unchanged from Saturday, but down $61 for the week. And American oil prices have firmed slightly to just over $63 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just over $66 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just over 59.2 US cents, unchanged from Saturday, but down 40 basis points from a week ago. Against the Aussie, we've dipped 10 basis points to 91 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're holding at 50.6 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 66.8 and down 10 basis points from Saturday, down 50 basis points for the week. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora. I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.